Hello everyone, this is Whitney with my week 5 discussion forum post. First question, which video did you watch? I watched the video about lying to your friend about what time you made a reservation so that they show up on the right time to a date for someone that you're setting them up with. Reflecting on the video you chose, identify a component from your personal development which influences how you might respond in these ethical decision problems. So thinking about this one like specifically, I was raised, I would like to say to value honesty, but in reality to be deeply offended by lying, to where like one thing I remember being told a lot growing up is if you're lying to someone, you believe they're stupid enough to believe your lie. So that's kind of a thought that I have in my head often where, I think about if I were to realize that someone was lying to me in that situation, I would be upset. I wouldn't just be like, oh, they did it for my own good. So I do think about that. Although I have also lied to, like, I have a sister who is chronically late to everything, and I have definitely lied to her about what time a basketball game started, or what time we were doing Thanksgiving dinner, or things that we just really wanted her to be on time to. So I'm like, wow, I say that morally, I think it's wrong. I have also done it. So, yeah. But I do think that there's so many different factors that contribute to it. And at the end of the day, I think that, the video itself, it, in theory, benefits one person. It benefits the person who's normally late while deceiving one person. Whereas in most situations, I feel like it's deceiving the person. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. What else stood out from your reading, of the chapter on development? I think that for one thing that really stood out to me is the idea of moral development, and like your reasoning changes as you grow, and one thing that you think is wrong when you're young, you may have a different opinion on as you get older. It also made me think of like, lying to avoid trouble versus doing something because you believe it's right. So like, I feel like when kids are lying, it's because they don't want to get in trouble, whereas a lot of the times these moral conundrums that we end up in are because we believe that the lie is benefiting someone, whether it be ourselves or someone else. We are lying with the purpose of helping, doing the right thing. What is a recent example of how Maslow's hierarchy of needs might have affected your behavior in some way? The one I instantly thought of is prioritizing sleep over other things that I probably need, especially like at, the end of the work week where I'm just completely exhausted and I have a long list of things I need to do during the weekend. But in my mind during the weekend, I'm like, if I don't get all the sleep I can today, I won't get any sleep ever again, which I know is not accurate. I'm just so used to being deprived of sleep that then I'm like, well, it's 8 o'clock. I could go lay down and try to go to sleep early, or I could do one more homework assignment. And I too often prioritize that sleep when realistically I don't necessarily need it that much. I just feel like I need it, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think I answered all the questions. I hope everyone has a wonderful week.